40 acres in the mule. This is bigger than the music. You really about to do it? Yeah, they try to break the game, but you can't fake influence. KDLT, during the shortest month of this year, you gonna come like this. You really about to... Okay. This is part 4 of the Super Bowl halftime show breakdown. He been marching through them streets, then made Uncle Sam mad, then unified the divine feminine and divine masculine. He got the game board set up as a dang on PlayStation controller. He got this concrete jungle in the middle of the Super Bowl field. He got Samuel L. Jackson representing Uncle Sam. We know exactly why he picked him. Uncle Sam has never been a white man. All Americans can agree that we never really liked Uncle Sam. Even back then with all them taxes and all, even if you're a racist. He's performing They Not Like Us, and now there is a riot in the street. But he got his 4 women behind him that is going to protect him through all of this. That's why he feels so confident to do this in front of the entire world. You see everybody fighting. This is the industry, the politicians, the higher ups. It's a war going on in these streets. The blood, the justice, and the innocence is fighting, but they all fall down, except for the inner circle of the homies in all white. He is on them tough. He got them all dancing in the middle of the street. He got them coming together in a circle, formulating. Remember how I was talking, the formation has always been the red, the blood at the front. The blood has never been protected. Remember, 0 is canceled. That was the last button. Now they're in the streets of the game. And red is no longer the leader. The blood that's been spilled is no longer the leader of this game. The men in white are the leaders now. So we have purity, peace, innocence, our angels. Then we have the justice, the blue people that is protecting the blood. Then it's protection behind them as well, and the light is behind them. So it's white, blue, red, blue, white, blue, red, cracking the code of the formation that is needed to get this game over. So as I have said, my theory is that Kendrick knows that he's a pawn in this game. Not talking about the Super Bowl. He was purposefully given this position because of who he is. And Jay-Z knows that the Americans need this right now because we are going through an awakening. We realize that the controller of the game, well, this is just the representative. It's just a controller. But the one who actually plays the game is the director of how this game is going to play out. Coming up to his last song, TV Off, and why I'm connecting that him knowing he is a pawn, the light is shining on him. He is the star. And all of the people who came out of that car, he guided them into a way to get the game rigged in the favor of us winning, even though he knows he was put in place to be controlled. The old white man who promised us 40 acres and a mule, Jay-Z sitting at the table with Uncle Sam, plotting to be able to be in some type of control of this influence of our revolutionary upliving. So many people on TikTok are making so many different videos and theories of breakdown of the symbolism of this halftime show. That is how you know that we are in a different mind. We are not as docile as they want us to be. So they need a representative. And Kendrick's connection to our culture and the liberation of this America, he has a bridge between Malcolm and Martin Luther. And that is the perfect pawn in which why we started off this video and this theory that Jaguar Wright was saying that they're going to sacrifice him. I can say that we are in a different time and the revolution will not be televised, and it will be. They are not going to put you on their platform and allow you to do such revolution and liberating things if they can't angle it or sway it into their benefit. Kendrick has always paid homage to all of the fallen soldiers because he knows that everything that has led up to this point and the weight that they have stacked against Americans only exposes them more and more. So if he is sacrificed, he knows that this is going to get the job done. I'm pretty sure everybody involved in liberation and revolution knew the threats to come. But when he performed TV Off and started off by saying somebody has to do it, I'm going to put my foot up on the gas and I'm going to ride this GNX until I can't no more. And I'm going to do it big. He knows what he signed up for. He took out every single button. He turned the TV off and the lights went out and it said game over. Some people said his performance was evil. Some people said that there was breadcrumbs, symbolism, and messages all through the performance. I'm one of those people who didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I did watch his performance. Everybody has their own perspective, but they are not in his shoes of what position he is playing. If you notice, before he turned the TV off, every single person on the button was wearing black. He's sending a message that to beat this game, we got pawns in place everywhere. Good, bad, enlightened, innocent, So turn your TV off, disconnect from this brainwashing and propaganda, and understand that everything is being taken care of. I don't watch football. I don't even care about the Super Bowl. I didn't care about the game and none of that. But this was monumental, whether you look at it as bad or good. I have made comments about Dr. Martin Luther King integrating us into a burning house. I said we need to go on and take our business elsewhere. But am I faulting him for the weight that was on his shoulders and things that he was carrying, getting to the platforms that he needed to get to speak on a level of entirety of America? You running into some pretty elite people. But he passed the torch. And that's what this is about. Some people who are spiritual are putting out so much negativity about this Super Bowl performance. This performance was a ritual, and there's portals that's opening. They're doing energy harvesting. Demons about to come out and all types of stuff. Like, oh my God. Like, this is what I'm talking about. And this beautiful goddess pointed that out, and she was saying that basically this is all how you perceive it. And the more you focus on the negativity and the bad stuff that is happening and stuff that is not even in your reality that they want you to believe in order to continue to contain and hold all this power that you think that they have. She stated that two things can be happening simultaneously at the same time. And this is what I'm talking about with Kendrick. She said that we are in our power, and how you perceive stuff is how it's going to play out. Kendrick said the same thing. We may be on a controller, but we are the ones who control the outcome of this game. It don't matter what they doing or what they putting in place. For Kendrick to take on all of the responsibility of the backlash that he had about him performing in Louisiana, and him feeling like he let Lil Wayne down, and everybody with their opinions and speaking on everything. Imagine the weight that he is feeling from all of these opinions and everything. He did a great job. Regardless of what he's connected to or the ties, we know that the torch is being passed. So remember that this is a game. The energy circulates through us. People will not get it, and if we loop it on for hours, they still won't get it. You did not come to this planet and don't have the necessary tools to protect yourself. You have angels around you, so you don't have to fear nothing. No matter how much fear they try to instill into you, you have human rights, and human nature will always win. They are not like us, and this goes for all Americans. They call us connecting to our culture a cheat code, connecting to the people. His performance, the songs, is bigger than the music. Somebody has to do it. This is why he feels he's the greatest of all time. Because in this performance alone, he took out all of the buttons, and the game is over.